Your time tracking software tutorial for beginners. Hello, hope you're doing good. I'm your host Jason. In this tutorial, I'll be walking you through exactly how to use Wheniwork, one of the most beginner-friendly time tracking and employee scheduling software. To get started is actually completely free. All you'll need to do is go onto wheniwork.com, or you can tap the link in the description to sign up. And all you'll need to sign up is your name and email address, or you can choose to get started using your Google account. Once you're signed up, the first thing I want you to do is go over to the top right hand corner, and you're going to select the second icon from the top right hand corner, and from here you're going to select positions. So for example, I'm running a coffee shop, so I would like to add a barista and a cashier. Now to do this, you're going to tap on add in the top right hand corner. From here we could add in barista, then tap on add. I can also tap on add once more, and then I could add in a cashier, and I'll select add once more. Now after adding in the barista and cashier, we're going to select the icon once more in the top right hand corner, and we're going to select users. After selecting users, you're going to tap on add, and from here you can fill in the employee's name. So for instance, I'm going to call my first employee Amar, so we can fill in his name right there. After doing that, you can also fill in the employee's email address. Then once you're finished, you can also give the employee a number, and you can choose their start date. So for example, it will be today, and then you can select the user role. So you can see different roles that are here. He's an employee, and you're just going to select. You can either choose to send a Wheniwork invite, or you can tap on save user. After selecting save user, as you can see right here, what I want you to do next is create your first schedule. To create a schedule is quite straightforward when it comes onto Wheniwork. You're going to go over to scheduler. After selecting scheduler, from here you'll see all of your employees. Now what you're going to do is tap on the particular date that you like them to start their shift. Then you'll select the time that you like them to start. So let's say for example 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can also give it a shift color. So let's say for example this color right here. Then you can select the position. So he's a barista. You can also add in breaks. So for instance, we'll add in a 45-minute break, and you can select whether it is unpaid or paid. Then you will tap on add break. You can also add tags, and if there is any specific task that you like the individual to do on this shift, you can add in shift tasks. You can also add notes. So if there's any special requests or anything that you like them to look over, you can do that. And you can select repeat shifts. So if this repeats, for instance, let's say Friday to Saturday, you can select that. And you can also select if it repeats for the entire week, and you can select when the repeat ends. You can also save it as a template. So you could select save template, and you can use it in the future with other employees. So you're just going to tap on save and publish. So let me select an end date. So for example, I'll select in 1 month. Then we'll tap on save and publish. And you can see that it has been added right there. So we have now created our first schedule. Another thing that I want to tell you when it comes onto Wheniwork, if it is a case that you like to print the schedule, you can do that. You can go over to the top right hand corner, select more actions. Then from there you could select print, and you'll be able to print the schedule. So if it is a case that you would like to put it up in the locker room or whichever section in your business, you could do that. You could print it, and then from there you could put it up. And if it is a case that you would like to clear the schedule, the entire schedule, you could tap on clear schedule, and you'll be able to do that. Now that you have published your schedule, the employees will get a notification instantly on their phones or emails. And at the end of the week, you can go to attendance to review logged hours. You'll see a list of clock-ins, breaks, and total hours worked. You can edit entries, leave notes, or approve them for payroll. This is super helpful for making sure employees aren't clocking in early or forgetting to clock out. So to set this up, you'll tap on Start Setup, and from there you'll be able to define your pay periods. So for instance, let's say every week. So for instance, I'll select there. Then you can select how will employees clock in, whether with their mobile device or with their personal computer. You can select whichever one of these options, or you could select both, and you can confirm your pay period. Once you're finished, you'll tap on Finish Setup. After you have selected Finish Setup, you can see it right there. So this is where you'll be able to monitor and see how many hours someone has worked. Once you're finished doing that, if it is a case that you would like to, for instance, run reports or export data, you can do that also. All you need to do is go to Reports. Once in Reports, from here you can select hours worked. So you can scroll down and you can see the different options. You could select schedules, you can also see timesheets and all of these options, and you'll be able to export them, or you can download them better yet as a CSV file for payroll or for accounting purposes. And also if you connect payroll tools like QuickBooks or Gusto, it makes processing payments a breeze. And I'll be showing you how to integrate those. To do that, you'll go over to the top right hand corner, hover over the settings cog, and from there you could select integrations. After selecting integrations, you can see the different platforms that you can quickly integrate with Wheniwork. So whether you like to integrate Gusto or QuickBooks or Square Payroll, you can do that. So you can see the different options right here. And to further edit your setup when it comes onto Wheniwork, you could tap on General Settings and you could upload your logo. You can also edit the account information. And if we were to go over to the top left hand corner, you could tap on Time Off. And from here, you can also edit the time off. And you can also edit the notifications that you'll be getting and so much more. So you could select scheduling and you can edit the scheduling rules and availability. You can also tap on attendance, and from there you'll be able to edit the attendance information. And that's basically it. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Connected to this page, and from here you can choose the industry that best describes your business. So for example, I will be selecting food and beverage. After selecting food and beverage, you can see the different options, and let's say I were to select coffee shop, then we'll tap on continue. After selecting continue, from here you can start adding your workers. So all you need to do is input their name, email address or phone number, and you'll be able to invite them.